Hello, and welcome back to Daily Talk Lessons. I am so happy to be here today. I feel excited and full of energy because we have a very interesting topic. Today, we will talk about dreams. Dreams are beautiful, sometimes strange, and sometimes scary. I think everyone has dreams, and dreams can tell us many things about our heart and our mind.
Thank you, Emma, and hello to everyone listening. I am also very happy today. Dreams are something special in life because they show our imagination. Sometimes dreams are happy, sometimes they are funny, and sometimes we wake up feeling confused. I think this topic will help us understand ourselves better.
Daniel, I have so many dreams when I sleep. Some dreams are like movies with many colors and sounds. Sometimes I dream about flying in the sky like a bird, and it feels amazing. Other times, I dream about people I know, like my family or friends. When I wake up, sometimes I feel happy, and sometimes I feel nervous, depending on the dream.
That is interesting, Emma. I also have many dreams when I sleep. Sometimes I dream about traveling to new places like mountains or big cities. In some dreams, I see people from the past who I have not seen for a long time. Sometimes I wake up smiling because the dream feels warm and emotional. But sometimes I wake up confused and I do not understand what the dream means.
Do you ever have a dream that feels very real? Sometimes I dream, and when I wake up, I need a moment to understand it was not real life. My heart beats fast, and my mind is full of emotions. For example, one time I dreamed I lost something important, and I woke up very sad. Dreams can make us feel strong emotions.
Yes, I understand that completely. Sometimes I dream about something scary, and when I wake up, I feel afraid for a few minutes. My body even feels tired because of the fear. But sometimes I have nice dreams about success or love, and I wake up full of hope. Dreams are like a different world inside our mind. They can change our feelings even when we wake up.
Sometimes, Daniel, I dream about places that do not exist in real life. For example, I once dreamed about a big city in the clouds, and people traveled on magic trains in the sky. The colors were so bright, and everything looked perfect and beautiful. When I woke up, I wished I could go back to that dream world because it felt peaceful and magical. It is funny how dreams can show places that we have never seen before.
Wow, that sounds like a beautiful dream, Emma. I sometimes dream about the ocean, but the ocean looks different in my dreams. The water is purple or green, and there are huge fish that shine like gold. I walk on the beach and talk to animals, and they answer me like humans. I know it is impossible in real life, but in the dream, everything feels normal and natural.
I think dreams are special because they allow us to do things that we cannot do in real life. For example, when I dream about flying, I feel free and strong, like nothing can stop me. I look down and see the world from the sky, and it feels peaceful. I feel like I can go anywhere and do anything without limits. Maybe dreams help us feel powerful inside.
Yes, I agree. In dreams, we can be brave, even when we are afraid in real life. Sometimes in my dreams, I talk to people confidently, even if I am shy in real life. I do things I never do when I am awake, and it makes me wonder if I have more power than I think. Maybe dreams show us a part of ourselves we do not see every day. I think dreams can teach us something about who we really are.
Do you think dreams have meaning, Daniel? Sometimes when I dream, I feel like the dream is trying to tell me something. For example, when I feel stressed, I often dream about running or trying to finish something. When I feel happy, I dream about fun adventures and happy moments. Maybe dreams reflect our feelings.
I think you are right, Emma. Many times when I feel worried, my dreams are confusing and full of problems. When I feel relaxed and comfortable in life, my dreams are soft and peaceful. It's like dreams are a mirror that shows our emotions from inside. Even when we don't talk about our feelings, dreams show them in pictures. I think that is very interesting.
There is one dream I will never forget. It was about my childhood home, but everything looked bigger and brighter. I saw my old toys, my garden, and even my dog that passed away many years ago. I felt so happy and warm when I saw him again, even though it was just a dream. When I woke up, I cried a little because I missed him so much, but I also felt thankful to see him again in my dream.
That is very touching, Emma. I also had a dream about a person I loved who is no longer here. In the dream, we were talking and laughing together like old times. It felt very real, and I did not want the dream to end. When I woke up, I felt sad but also peaceful because the dream gave me a moment to remember love and connection.
It is amazing how dreams can connect us to our past. Sometimes we forget memories, but dreams bring them back. They show us old feelings, old faces, and old moments that meant something to us. Even if the dream is short, it can stay in our heart for a long time. That is why I think dreams are powerful.
Yes, absolutely. Dreams can also give us inspiration. Sometimes after a dream, I wake up with new ideas or motivation. I feel ready to change something in my life because the dream showed me a different possibility. Maybe dreams help us grow, even if we don't understand them completely.
I feel the same. Dreams are not always random. Even strange dreams can influence our decisions and moods. They can show our fears, our wishes, and our love. Maybe dreams are messages from our heart, even when our mind cannot understand them.
That is a beautiful way to describe it, Emma. Dreams are like a language without words, a language of emotions and pictures. Sometimes we forget the dream, but the feeling stays with us all day. I think many people do not pay attention to their dreams, but dreams are an important part of our inner world. Maybe we should listen to them more.
Daniel, when I think about dreams of the future, my heart becomes warm and excited. I have many dreams for my life, and they make me feel hopeful. One of my biggest dreams is to travel to many countries and learn about different cultures. I want to meet new people, try new foods, and see beautiful places. Just thinking about this dream makes me smile.
That is a wonderful dream, Emma. I also have dreams about the future, and they help me stay motivated. My biggest dream is to become a successful artist and show my paintings to the world. I want people to feel emotions when they look at my art. When I imagine this dream coming true, I feel strong and confident.
I think dreams push us to become better in life. When I feel tired or stressed, I remember my dreams, and they give me power again. Even when life is difficult, dreams give us a reason to keep going. I want a future with love, success, and happiness. I want to look back one day and feel proud of who I became.
I understand that very well, Emma. When I was younger, I was afraid to dream big because I thought I was not good enough. But now, I believe that nobody should be afraid to dream. Dreams can be big or small, but they are ours, and they matter. When we believe in our dreams, we believe in ourselves.
I also dream about having a happy family in the future. I want a home full of peace, respect, and love. I want to support the people I love and help them reach their dreams too. I imagine dinners together, laughing together, and feeling safe together. For me, a loving family is one of the most beautiful dreams.
I feel the same, Emma. I hope to build a family where everyone feels accepted for who they are. I want to be a good father one day, someone my children can trust and talk to. I want to teach them kindness, strength, and confidence. I think a strong family is like a safe place in this world.
Some people think dreams like family or love are simple, but they are not. They take work, time, and patience. But when something is important to us, we are ready to try hard. I want to build relationships where communication is honest and emotions are real. That is a dream that motivates me every day.
You're right, Emma. The best dreams are not always about money or success. Sometimes the best dreams are about connection and meaning. I dream of a life where I wake up feeling grateful and go to sleep feeling peaceful. I think emotional happiness is more important than anything else.
Another dream of mine is to become more confident. I used to feel shy and nervous when speaking to people, but now I am slowly learning to express myself more freely. I dream of a future where I speak clearly, honestly, and without fear. I want to grow into the best version of myself.
That inspires me, Emma. I also want to grow as a person. I dream of being more patient, more calm, and more understanding. I want to control my emotions better and not react too quickly when life gets difficult. I believe personal growth is one of the hardest but most important dreams.
Yes, because dreams are not only about doing things, they are also about becoming someone. We change slowly every day, and sometimes we do not even notice the change. But when we follow our dreams, we become stronger and wiser. Even small progress makes a difference. It shows us that dreams are alive inside us.
That is very true. Sometimes we think the dream is far away, but every small step brings us closer. Even mistakes help us learn more about ourselves. Dreams are like a light on the road. They guide us even when the path is dark. Without dreams, life becomes empty.
Do you ever have a dream that feels impossible, but you still want it? I have some dreams like that. For example, I dream about writing a book one day, but sometimes I think maybe I am not good enough to write a whole book. Still, I cannot stop imagining it. Even if it takes many years, I hope that someday I will try.
I know exactly what you mean. I dream about opening my own art gallery, but sometimes I feel scared because it's a big and expensive dream. But even if it is difficult, the dream is important to me. It gives me direction and energy. Even impossible dreams can help us move forward.
Sometimes the world tells us to be realistic, but I think dreams are not supposed to be realistic. They are supposed to challenge us and open our minds. Maybe the reason dreams look impossible is because the journey is long, not because the dream is wrong. And if we never try, we will never know what we can do.
Exactly. Many great achievements in life started as dreams that seemed unrealistic. People who believed in their dreams changed the world. So maybe our dreams can change our world too, even in small ways. I think the most important thing is to never stop dreaming.
There's also a dream I have about helping other people. I want to support people who feel lost or sad, because I know how it feels. When someone is struggling, even a small act of kindness can change their life. I dream of creating something, maybe a project or a group, where people can talk and feel understood. I want to give people hope and let them know they are not alone.
That is a beautiful dream, Emma. Helping others is one of the most meaningful things in life. I also sometimes imagine teaching young artists and helping them express their emotions through colors and shapes. When people learn to express themselves, they become stronger inside. I dream of making a positive difference in someone's life, even if it is only one person.
I think dreams become stronger when they include other people. When we dream only about ourselves, the dream is good, but when we dream about helping others, the dream becomes powerful. It feels bigger, deeper, and more real. That is why I hope my future includes teamwork, support, and connection. I want my happiness to include the happiness of others.
You are right, Emma. Sometimes when I feel tired or unmotivated, I think about the people I want to help, and suddenly I feel energy again. Dreams are not only fuel for our minds, they also fuel our hearts. When we imagine a good future for others, we grow as human beings. Dreams that include kindness are dreams that last forever.
Career dreams are also important to me. I want a job that makes me feel proud and excited every day. I want to use my skills and creativity, not just work for money. When I imagine myself doing something meaningful, I feel brave and strong. I believe that success is not about being rich, but about doing something that feels right.
I agree with you completely. Many people work only for money and forget their dreams. But I think we deserve both, a stable life and a meaningful job. I dream of waking up in the morning and feeling excited to work, not tired or afraid. I want my work to show who I am inside.
Sometimes I feel scared that I won't reach my dreams, but I think fear is normal. Dreams are big and they sometimes look far away. But step by step, we grow and learn, and suddenly we are closer than we think. It's okay to be afraid, as long as we keep going. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward even when we feel fear.
That is very true. When I paint, sometimes I make mistakes and I feel frustrated, but then I remember my dream and I try again and again. I know that if I stop because of fear, my dream will stop with me. So I choose to continue even when things are hard. Dreams give us the strength to continue.
Sometimes I imagine what my future life will look like. I dream of waking up in a comfortable home with people I love close to me. I dream of peace, laughter, and small happy moments every day. I hope I will live in a place where I feel safe and calm. A happy life for me is not perfect. It is simply full of love.
I like that vision of happiness, Emma. Many people think happiness is something big, like winning a lot of money or becoming famous. But I think happiness is in the small moments. A warm breakfast, a hug from someone we love, a walk in nature. Those simple things make life beautiful. One of my dreams is to never forget the value of small happiness.
Exactly. I want to learn to enjoy life slowly. Sometimes people run too fast towards the future and they forget to enjoy the present. I dream of a future where I am not always in a hurry. I want to live with gratitude, taking time to feel joy in every day. Life is short and every moment is precious.
You're right. Dreams help us imagine the future, but they also teach us to protect the present. They remind us what is important: health, love, peace, and connection. When we dream about a happy life, we start creating that life step by step. Dreams are like seeds, and when we take care of them, they grow into reality.
One thing I learned is that dreams need action. If we only talk about dreams, they stay like clouds in the sky. But when we work, even a little every day, the dream becomes stronger and closer. I want to be someone who not only dreams, but also tries. Even if I fail sometimes, I want to continue.
Yes, dreams are not magic, they are work. Every successful person in the world started with a dream and worked hard for it. There were problems, mistakes, and disappointments along the way, but they didn't give up because the dream was.
Daniel, dreams can be beautiful, but sometimes they can be scary too. I sometimes have nightmares that make me wake up sweating and shaking. My heart beats fast, and I feel afraid even though I know it was just a dream. It takes time for me to feel calm again. Bad dreams can feel so real that they stay in our mind all day.
Yes, Emma, I understand that very well. I also have nightmares sometimes, especially when I feel stressed or worried in real life. In my nightmares, I often feel lost or trapped somewhere dark, and I cannot find a way out. When I wake up, I feel uncomfortable and confused. Nightmares remind us that our mind is very powerful, even when we sleep.
There is one nightmare I remember clearly. I dreamed that someone I loved disappeared, and I could not find them anywhere. I cried in the dream and ran from place to place, but nothing helped. When I woke up, I was still crying because the dream felt so real. Even after hours, the sad feeling stayed inside me.
I have had dreams like that too, Emma. Bad dreams often show our biggest fears, even if we don't talk about them in real life. Sometimes I dream about failure or losing something important, and I feel scared when I wake up. These dreams show us what we are afraid of deep inside. They are painful, but they help us understand our emotions.
I noticed that when I feel stressed, I dream badly more often. If I have many problems or too much work, my sleep becomes full of strange and scary dreams. It feels like my mind is trying to warn me that I need rest. When I wake up after a nightmare, I know I should take better care of myself. Dreams can show us when we need a break.
That is true, Emma. When I push myself too hard, I start having nightmares too. It is like my brain is asking me to slow down and breathe. Sometimes I wake up tired because the dream felt more exhausting than real life. After nights like that, I try to be gentle with myself during the day. Nightmares are a sign that we need kindness.
Sometimes nightmares repeat again and again. I once had the same nightmare for many days, and it made me nervous to go to sleep. I did not understand why it kept happening, but later I realized I was going through emotional stress. When my feelings got better, the nightmare finally stopped. I learned that dreams and emotions are connected.
I had a similar experience. One nightmare kept coming back when I was worried about my future. In the dream, I was running, but I could not move fast enough, and everything felt heavy. When I solved my problem slowly in real life, the nightmare disappeared. It showed me that our mind remembers everything, even things we try to ignore.
Even though dreams are not real, they can change how we feel for the whole day. When I have a happy dream, I wake up smiling and full of energy. But when I have a bad dream, I feel nervous and sad, even if nothing bad happened in real life. Dreams control our emotions without words. Sometimes I wish I could choose my dreams.
I know exactly what you mean. Dreams can decide the mood of the morning. When I have a nightmare, I look around my room to make sure everything is okay, and I feel uncomfortable for hours. But when I have a dream about success or love, I feel strong and confident the whole day. It is amazing how something from sleep can change our real world.
I think dreams have the power to show us who we are and what we feel. They show our fears, our hopes, our pain, and our love. Even when we forget the dream, the emotion stays inside. Dreams are not only pictures, they are feelings, and feelings shape our life every day.
Yes, dreams remind us that we are emotional beings. Even strong people are scared sometimes, and even tired people can hope sometimes. Dreams help us understand our heart, even when we don't want to think about it. That is why dreams, good or bad, are important. They connect our mind and our emotions.
Even though nightmares are scary, I think they teach us something. They show us what we need to change, fix, or heal in real life. Maybe they tell us to protect someone we love or to take care of our mental health. When we understand our nightmares, they become less scary. They're messages from inside us.
I agree, Emma. When I pay attention to my nightmares, I learn something about myself. I learn what hurts me, what scares me, and what I need to work on. Sometimes the nightmare becomes a motivation to fix a problem or to talk to someone. Even pain can become something helpful when we understand it.
Nightmares make us more human, I think. They remind us that we want safety, love, and peace. When we wake up from a bad dream, we understand more clearly what matters most to us. Even if the dream scares us, the lesson can be beautiful. Maybe good dreams and bad dreams both help us grow.
Yes, dreams are part of life, even if they happen in sleep. They teach us when we need comfort, rest, or support. They show us what our heart is trying to say. Maybe dreams are not always pleasant, but they are always meaningful. I think listening to our dreams helps us understand ourselves better.
You know, I'm thinking about dreams again. It is funny how some dreams feel real, even after we wake up. Sometimes I wake up and I still feel the emotion, like happiness, fear, or sadness. I touch my face and think, wow, that was only a dream? It is strange how our mind can create a whole story while we sleep. Dreams are powerful.
Yes, dreams really affect us, even if they are not real. I remember a dream where someone told me good news, and I woke up smiling. The whole morning, I felt happy because of that dream. And even though it was not real, it changed my mood in a good way. So I think dreams can give us energy, motivation, and hope.
True. Dreams at night can change our day.
And big life dreams can change our future. When we have a dream, we start working hard, learning, and moving forward. Even when life is difficult, a dream can give us a reason to continue. Dreams make us strong because they come from our heart.
I agree. Big dreams are like a light in the dark. They help us see possibilities even when things look impossible. When I think about my future dream job, I feel excited and brave. I tell myself, don't stop, try again. We need to believe in our dreams before they become real.
Yes, believing in dreams is important. Some people laugh at dreams and say they are too big, but I think it's okay to dream big. Even if the dream takes time, it is better to try than to do nothing. I want to look back and say, I tried. I didn't give up.
That's a good mindset. Sometimes dreams change over time, and that's okay too. When we grow, our goals grow with us. The important thing is to keep moving, learning, and trying. If we fall, we stand up again and continue. That's how dreams slowly become reality.
I love that idea. It makes me feel hopeful and calm. I want everyone listening today to remember that their dream matters. Even if it is small, it is special because it belongs to them. And every dream starts with one step, the first step.
Yes, and the first step is often the hardest. But once we start, the path becomes more clear. We learn new things, meet new people, and grow stronger. And one day we look back and realize how far we have come. That is the magic of dreams.
Daniel, talking about dreams today made me feel really warm inside. Dreams are not simple. They are deep, emotional, and full of meaning. Whether they are happy or scary, they teach us something about ourselves. I hope everyone listening remembers their dreams and believes in them, even if they seem far away. Thank you to our listeners for spending this time with us.
Yes, Emma, I feel the same. Dreams make life beautiful, even when they are confusing. They help us understand our emotions and give us hope for the future. I hope our listeners learn something and feel inspired to follow their dreams too. Thank you for sharing this moment with us today.
Before we end today's podcast, I want to say one more thing to everyone. Please do not stop dreaming, no matter your age, your situation, or your fear. Dreams give you strength and direction, even when life is difficult. Believe in your dreams and believe in yourself. You deserve happiness and success.
That is such a beautiful message, Emma. I also want to tell our listeners that every step, even a small step, brings you closer to your dream. Do not worry about time or mistakes. Just continue and keep hope in your heart. Every dream has power when you believe in it. Thank you again for joining us today.
This was a very meaningful episode for me. I hope our listeners enjoyed it and felt the love and support in our words. If you liked today's conversation, please stay with us for the next episode too. We love being here with you and sharing real feelings and real conversations. Goodbye, everyone, and keep dreaming.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves and your dreams. We are looking forward to meeting you again in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, stay kind, and never stop dreaming. See you next time.